What is going on, guys? Newton here with MMO Player, bringing you guys a first look into Tree of Savior. This is an MMO I've been looking forward to for quite a while now, and I know a lot of other people have as well. And this is the second closed beta, and finally got access to it. So we're gonna go ahead and check the game out. As far as the game goes, it's a nice MMO. It reminds me a little bit of Ragnarok in a way, with a little bit of changes and other stuff like that. But it does have some similarities. And it reminds me of that aspect. Not exactly the same, but some similar aspects to it. So, we can go ahead and jump right into the game. But first, I'm going to kind of show you the different characters. I know they do plan to add a ton of characters to this game. But for the second closed beta, let's go ahead and check out the characters that they have now. I'll kind of show you how the character creation works. And there's not too many characters, but the characters they do have are very fun. And they seem like they have a lot of cool and flashy skills to use as well. So we have a male and female for each class, which is kind of interesting, I guess. I mean, they could have just put it in a gender button to kind of swap it out, but I think if they do plan to add more classes, this tavern is probably going to have to get much bigger. But, ooh, we got a corgi over there too. Alright, sorry. Awesome dog. But, we got a male and female archer. Archers are pretty cool, standard, straightforward class. We have a cleric, which acts as kind of a mix of DPS / support. We have a male and female wizard, which is pretty cool. This is a class I've been playing as. Some really fun and flashy skills, great for mobbing and grinding. I've enjoyed wizards so far. And we have a male and female swordsman. Swordsmen are pretty cool as well. Very standard, straightforward class. The classes they do offer now are, I mean, like I said, they're standard, they're straightforward. Nothing we haven't seen before. You can kind of assume how the classes will play just based on from other games and other stuff like that. Swordman, I've seen quite a few people playing as well, and they get some pretty cool skills as well. But that's kind of how the character creation works. And if you select a character, there's not too much into changing how the character looks. You can just change their hairstyle, give them a name, and that's just about it. So we're gonna go ahead and hit return back to our little lodge over here. You can kind of play with your characters, have them move around, which is kind of cool. I wonder if you can customize it. I think that'd be a really cool feature. But there we go. We have our character, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the game. And as far as this game goes, it's nice. It feels very casual. It's very nice. It's a game that I could sit back, relax, and enjoy without feeling like the rush of leveling and other stuff like that, or competing to get to end game. It has a nice flow to it, I should say. So let's go ahead and continue on. But one thing to kind of get used to in this game is you don't use your mouse. There's no mouse to move. You use your arrow keys to move around, and your other keys to just use your skills. So very simple and straightforward. It did take me like a minute or two to kind of figure that one out. I was a little confused, but I mean, it's a little bit different. Not a lot of games still utilize this kind of controls, but overall it works. It's fine. So let's go ahead and keep continuing on. We were just running a little bit of quests and stuff like that. As far as quests go, they're very easy and straightforward. Kind of kill some enemies here, go talk to a few guys here, kill a boss every once in a while, and along the way grind on some monsters. This game it's kind of a mix of quest-based progression and grinding. You are going to spend a lot of time grinding to level up your character, and I think that's kind of how they made it. Like I said, that kind of why it reminds me of Ragnarok a bit, just because of the isometric view and kind of how the game looks, and involves a ton of grinding to progress your class. Now, as far as quests go, quests do not give you experience, but they do give you XP cards. Now, what I mean by that is, as you can see here, we have a level 1 XP card, and you acquire those through quests. You can stack them if you choose to, so I have a few here from quests. If you just go ahead and right click these, press them a bunch of times, use all three, and it's going to give us XP for our class and our character as well. Now, as far as leveling your character goes, there's two different types of ways to level your character. Generally, your class, and what you see here, will be based off your character level, and then there's your class level. Now, it can get kind of confusing if you're not too sure how it works now, but it's very simple. Every time you level a character, you're going to get a attribute point. You can use these attribute points to level up your intelligence, your spirit, other things like that, depending on what class you play, which will basically just passively make you stronger, level up your regeneration, and other stuff like that. So every time you level up your character, you get a point to apply here, and that's pretty much it. Every time you level up your class, you're going to get a skill point to apply to your skill tree. And once you do that, you can utilize those points to level up various different skills and other stuff like that. And once you acquire a certain level, you do get kind of like a job advancement. You can make your mage. I have a level 1 mage, and you can, after getting to a certain point, you get like a level 2 mage, level 3 mage, and you acquire a bunch of other skills and other things like that. So hit apply, just leveled up my fireball, which is kind of the main skill I have been using, and works pretty well. Works pretty well for grinding. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I think it's one of the best skills that mages get. The earthquake is pretty cool, but you have to get kind of close, and it has a really long cooldown. So making use of this this energy bolt, I think works really well. Oh, we just missed on that. What the heck? All right, there we go. Oh, we keep missing. What the world is going on? Can we hit him with basic attacks? No, it doesn't seem like we can hit them with basic attacks. Oh, we did get a hit off on them. Okay. Not too sure what's up with these guys, but I was grinding pretty efficiently before. But playing this game for a little while, I gotta say, overall it's working pretty smooth. For a second closed beta, I think they've made some nice progression on the game, and overall I think it's gonna shape up to be a pretty solid and very fun game. And people that have been excited about it, I think should continue to be excited about it, because it's a really nice game. Like I said, the graphics, the visual appeal, the aesthetics, and stuff like that of the game is really nice. It has a different flow to it. It's not like most theme park MMOs that have been released year after year. It's a nice change of pace. It's something a little bit different. It kind of reminds me, like I said, of Ragnarok mixed with like a Diablo-esque vibe to it, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's really nice, and I think it's a well put together game. The only complaint I have about it for now is just the servers. The servers they're a little bit iffy from time to time, and sometimes I do have trouble turning in quests or killing monsters, interacting with other players, just because the servers kind of freeze up, or sometimes I do get disconnected and other things like that. But there we go. Maybe talking to this guy, there could be a good point where the servers are not working for me. Like, I'm trying to talk to this guy, but I can't. To interact with the NPCs and stuff like that, you just press space, and sometimes when the servers aren't responding too correctly, it could take a little while and things don't work as should. But I mean, when the servers do work, overall it's not a bad game. It's really, really fun. I've enjoyed it quite a bit, but I think they do need to work a little bit on the server issue. So let's go ahead and grind a little bit, kind of show off how the combat works, and it's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. Let's go ahead and kill these pokeboos, as they're called here, which look like they're kind of like little sheep. And like I said, questing and stuff like that in this game is going to be your main questing and grinding is going to be your main progression. But like I said, mostly grinding. You're going to do a lot of grinding in between and other things like that. You can find parties to grind with, and there's always people looking for parties in different areas to grind in, which is nice. So it seems like the player base in this game is definitely active in wanting to work together and grind and progress with other players. Oh, we got a bug over here. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. Level 8, so he had a little bit more health, which is kind of nice. I've been looking for some stronger enemies. I kind of hit a point where I've a little bit over leveled the area just because I was grinding so much. But I really enjoy grind-based games. I think they're a lot of fun, and this game is one that's appealed to me quite a bit. Oh, there we go. Here's a good instance of a boss. There we go for a quest. And as you can see here, we're going to go ahead and fight this guy, and we can kind of show off how the combat works, utilize a lot of our different skills and other things like that. Let's go ahead and pop our shield so we can protect ourselves, make sure we can make good use of that. And we don't want to waste our mana too much, because I wasn't too smart and picked up any mana potions, because I didn't think I would be fighting a boss. But we're going to play it safe right here and just keep throwing some basic attacks at these guys. But we should be good. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble taking this out, because we are utilizing our shield, and the shield is a great skill for mages. I've enjoyed this. I think it's a wonderful skill. So let's go ahead and keep taking these guys out. And some of the bosses can be very, very challenging. Some of the mechanics are, you know, it makes you utilize kiting and stuff like that quite a bit. And you're not just going to sit still and kind of tank and spank all the bosses. You are going to utilize a lot of different skills and make sure you use your CCs and other things like that. But I haven't really picked up any of the sleeps or the CCs for any mages, just because I wanted to max out my DPS and see how much damage I could do. So let's go ahead and keep taking these guys out. There we go. We are out of mana. I don't think we have any mana potions in our inventory. We could check it out, but I don't think we're going to be too lucky there. Oh, we could equip the shield and everything as well. So some more armor is never going to hurt. Let's go ahead and keep taking these guys out. I think he's going to keep summoning more of these goblins, and I think this boss fight is going to be a little bit difficult. Oh, we're going to get out of the way for that. That won't be too good if we just sit there, Let's go ahead. We have a health potion we could use, but we didn't really need that. So let's go ahead and keep running around, getting pummeled, but I don't think we're going to be too much trouble with dying. These enemies are generally pretty easy, and some of the bosses, oh, we got hit by one of those mechanics, and I like the boss fights. They're definitely a little bit more engaging. You do have to do a lot more than most boss fights in some games, but it makes the game fun. It's a little bit challenging, and you do have to use a lot of your skills, and I don't know what this guy's doing. Is he bugging out or something? He's not attacking anymore. He's just kind of sitting there. Oh, there we go. All right, he's back. I was wondering what he was doing for a second, so let's go ahead and keep using our basic attacks, keep taking out these little goblins. Make sure we stay out of the way, and I keep wanting to get my basic attacks to land on him and not the goblins, so it could be a little bit challenging at times because there's kind of like an auto target system, and you can see some of the enemies get highlighted once you get near them. There we go, and get him highlighted, and it could grab some of the aggro or your focus where your skills is going to go sometimes, which makes it a little bit annoying. But yeah, there we go, see? It's not even near that guy, but I kind of grabbed his focus. There we go, let's go ahead and grab the boss. Goblins are in the way, getting kind of annoying. So let's go ahead and use an earth skill again. Those deal a good amount of damage as well as good AoE effect, which is nice. That one's nice. If you can get a lot of enemies grouped up, that's a fantastic skill. But let's go ahead and charge up our energy bolt. Let's go ahead and hit him with it. That one did a good deal of damage, but we're out of mana again, so we're going to keep running in circles. Definitely don't want to keep getting stomped on by these goblins. Let's get back to the boss. I think we're just going to take a few hits. Take a few hits and just keep landing some of the skills if we can. Oh, let's go ahead and move out of the way for that. That's definitely going to hurt. As for the goblins, I still have some health potions, so I think I could just kind of tank them for a little bit. And, oh, no, can't take that. Don't want to tank that. That does a ton of damage. Keep kiting. And, okay, these goblins just keep getting in the way. Oh, there we go. We got an earth skill we could use. Line that up. That does a ton of damage. Took all the goblins out. We can line up a lot more basic attacks. We can kill this last goblin. Let's go ahead and try to land on some more skills before he summons more. We should be able to take out this boss. Like I said, wasn't too bad. Kind of a bad play on my part for not bringing those mana potions. I did not plan on fighting a boss because fighting mobs, you do have much faster mana regeneration as long as you don't spam your skills all the time. So it's kind of nice. You don't really need to rely on them too much. But as for a boss, definitely good to have on hand. But, I mean, as far as things go, I mean, the game's a lot of fun. We leveled up from that as well, so now we are back to full mana. We can go back to kind of grinding on these guys, kind of get them to group up. There we go. We get those grouped up. We can kind of get a few hits on those. Oh, our item, I think our item percentage rank just went up too, so our items just got a little bit stronger, which is kind of nice. But, I mean, as far as things go, it's a very fun, it's a simple game, it's laid back, it's one that I can enjoy quite a bit, just because it's it has a casual feel to it, and I love grind-based games, but that's just me. And we got a new item as well, so let's go ahead and check that out, see what we got. We got, ooh, this one's significantly better, so let's go ahead and equip that. And how are these gloves? These are the same ones that we have. As for our wands, nope. Same thing that we got. So we got a few items, and that's pretty good. We got a shield as well. And I kind of like the animations to the characters as well. Really nice character designs in a world that I've enjoyed quite a bit. I think the artwork and the graphics to this game are fantastic. I've enjoyed them, and something that I can really enjoy and get behind. But if you guys want to check out this game, I strongly suggest you guys sign up for beta, because this beta event and the next beta event, it seems like they accepted just about anybody who signed up, which is really, really nice. And it seems like they're making some good progress towards hitting full release pretty soon. I mean, probably a few more closed beta tests and right into open beta, and I think it's going to be a really nice game. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.